It's almost like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood around here. Switching your feet. We are another day. Beautiful day, amazingly. Another day, another auction. Check this out. Look at this. Oh. What we have here, I ended up cutting it in half. This is big 10.5 wide by 12 foot tall gurney. For a shop gurney, whatever, so you could, lift things with it. Put your little crane on it, whatever. I'm probably going to change this thing up a little bit. They welded the I-beam onto the side here like this, which is fine, but I don't know. I might just cut this out and then move this I-beam inside this thing. But this thing is massive. I didn't realize how big it was when I bought it. Oh, look at the sidewalls. This thing is super heavy duty. So I got that. And then I got this thing, which is huge. It's going to be fun trying to get this all off the trailer, so I could send the trailer back to J-Ride, he was nice enough to let me use his trailer here. I'm probably going to do a little bit, maybe pull something here and do some work to it or something while it's here. It needs a little bit of work. Look at all the stuff that's in here. Got most of the stuff on the cheap. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this crate. But yeah, I mean, it was just full of metal. Oh. And now what's going to suck is because I had to cut this in half to put it on here, it was way too big. This is the wrong style of trailer to be using to haul that with, like standing up, because it would have been like from the base, it would have been 12 feet in the air, so it would be like way up here somewhere, and I don't have straps that long. But other than that, yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks that I had to cut it, but it's going to be good because I'm going to chop it up and kind of do things the way I can see it in my mind, how this should be sitting. And then I'm going to probably, which will suck, but it'll be good at the same time, I'm going to hire somebody to weld it back together for me. Because this here is, I do believe, like natural gas or oil line pipe of some sort. So I mean, my little welder will not weld this great. Never mind I-beams and everything else. Like, I got a good deal on this thing. I think all in all, I spent, with everything, including two snowblower engines that I got in here. That's one. That one slid around in there somewhere. There it is. I got two of those. And about $100 in gas. So with the auction, I spent $233 at the auction. And got all this and those two motors. And usually this I-beam alone at the auction, I couldn't touch it for like $200. These things go for about $200 at the auction. Just this alone. Never mind that, those two, and all of this for $233. Add in my gas and a snack. Pushes me up to $333. I'm still in a plus just with this alone. So with that saying, it's going to be fun unloading this, like I said, and then I'm going to pull a Stephen Cox and do a little bit of work to this trailer of J-Ride's. You know, it's got some issues. You know, we'll see if we can fix this pin, do something a little bit cleaner with the wiring, and check that bearing out. Find a cover for it even. Yeah, just little things, eh? Little things. But yeah, there you go. There you go. That's what came out of this basket so far. Some of this stuff will be thrown in the scrap bin. But a lot of this stuff is primo. It's good. Ready to be used. Got all kinds of round stock over here. Chunk there. It's a thicker steel. Some flat stock here. Yeah. Big whatever. And now I got this big crate. Well built. Strong. I think this, I'm going to try selling this thing. I don't know how much it's worth, but I'm sure I can get a couple bucks for it. Yeah, I don't think I need it. Not around here. I mean, from what I'm building, I'm not building anything huge. This is basically for steel racking or what, I don't know what the heck. You put your steel in there. But yeah, I do not need this thing. It is very well done. Look at this. Look at the welds on this thing. So somebody did a nice job putting this stuff together. Just like on the gurney. I can't quite tell right now, but I'm not joking when I say this thing's huge. Just that alone is 6 feet. But unfortunately, like I said, I had to cut it apart. Look at these welds. Look at those beautiful welds. So like I said, I'm gonna have to get a buddy down here that can pretty much do the same type of welding. And yeah, I'll get him to weld it back together, because my machine, like I said, I don't have the capacity to do that. Unless I get another huge machine down here, I can make something a little bit nicer, a little bit, you know, better penetrator. But my welds will not be that nice, not without a lot of practice anyways. Camera hog. So, yeah. There you go. Now, some would be asking why I bought two of these nice little 8-horse Tecumseh. Well, basically, they're for snow blowers. And my snowblower has an 8-horse Tecumseh, same engine. And that other one, if you remember, got dropped off. Well, that was slightly different. Still, it's a 10-horse, but really the only difference is slightly bigger piston and longer crankshaft for the extra pulleys. But other than that, this was in really good shape, other than the fact that the engine was blowing up. As you can see, it looks fairly decent, new, not bent, twisted, or anything. Even the plastic is good here. All the bearings are like new. It was like a new machine. Didn't look like I had many hours on it at all. So I'm going to take one of these 8 horses, probably this guy. So it looks like it needs to come apart. The valve is stuck and all that. But this one here, I'm probably going to modify to fit that other blower, because I got all the parts for that from that 10-horse, the intake, the exhaust, other parts. I got the crank, in case I want to go that far. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, these 8 horses are really nice. They're rebuildable, lots of parts for them. So yeah, that's why I bought them. Even for parts for my other one. Don't matter. This one probably runs. So we'll see. It was well worth the small dollars I paid for them anyways. Also, I'm getting this all together here. It's going to be, because really I can't think of anything else to do with it, it's going to be a planter. It's going to be a Christmas gift as a planter. I still got to make a stand for it. So basically it'll be plant up on top, and it'll be looking like it's feeding plants on the bottom. Yeah, I got it all sealed off inside there as best I could. It's never going to be fully sealed unless I really fill it with foam or something. But this thing here, the way I put it back together, if somebody wanted to, in the future, they could take that apart, clean it right up, because I still got all the parts for it, and actually make it work. But for now, it'll be a nice little planter, a little yard art for somebody. Engine Fun 101. No matter how much you think you drained it, there's always more. Always. So I stopped in a Walmart real quick just to get some water softening salt. Usually they got it up front here in the doorway here, nothing there. Then they have some in the back sometimes. So I went there, well, nothing there. I walked around the store a little bit. Well, nothing in the store. Well, I found it all. Oh, it's sitting in the back here. Guess I ain't buying it here today.